Hello, everyone. Welcome to the English Conversation Scenario. Part 18, Organizing a Team Workshop to Improve Productivity.
Hi Emma, I've been thinking about how we can improve team productivity. I believe we could benefit from a workshop. What do you think about organizing one for the team?
I think that's a great idea. A workshop would be a perfect way to boost our efficiency. What kind of topics do you think we should focus on?
I was thinking we could cover time management, effective communication, and task prioritization. These are areas where I believe we could all improve. What do you think?
I completely agree. Time management and communication are crucial for our team. Maybe we can also touch on stress management and how to avoid burnout, especially with the heavy workload we've had recently.
Good point. Stress management would be a helpful addition. I think it's important to address not just how to work smarter, but also how to maintain a healthy work-life balance. I'll work on putting together an agenda.
Sounds like a great plan. Do you have someone in mind to lead the workshop, or should we invite an external expert?
I think it might be beneficial to bring in an external expert who specializes in productivity workshops. They can provide a fresh perspective and valuable tools that we may not have thought about.
That's a good idea. I can help research and contact a few professionals who have experience leading workshops on productivity. Do you want me to handle that part?
Yes, that would be fantastic. Once we've finalized the expert, we'll need to set a date and time that works for everyone. I'll coordinate with the team to make sure everyone can attend.
I'll start reaching out to the experts today. How long do you think the workshop should be?
I'd say about 2 to 3 hours. We need enough time to go over key topics, but we don't want it to feel too long or overwhelming. We can always schedule a follow-up session if necessary.
I agree. We could also add some interactive activities, like group discussions or role-playing exercises, to make the session more engaging.
That's a great idea. Interactive activities will help keep the team engaged and allow them to practice the techniques immediately. Once everything is organized, we'll send out an invitation with the agenda and expectations for the workshop.
I'll get started on contacting experts and gathering some ideas for activities. Do you think we should also include a feedback session at the end of the workshop?
Definitely. It's important to know what the team found useful and what we can improve for future workshops. I'll make sure to include a feedback form.
Great. I'll have everything ready for you to review by the end of the day. I'm excited about this, and I think it'll really help our team improve.
I'm excited too, Emma. Thanks for helping organize everything. Let's make sure this workshop sets the foundation for more productivity and collaboration moving forward.
Part 19, Delegating Tasks. During a time-sensitive project.
Hi Emma, we're really under a time crunch with this project. I wanted to discuss delegating tasks to make sure we stay on track. We need to make sure everything gets done quickly and efficiently. Are you ready?
Absolutely, Alexander. I know how critical this project is. What do you need me to handle first?
I think we should start by prioritizing the tasks. The first thing we need to do is finalize the project plan. I'll take charge of overseeing the overall timeline and working with the client, but we need you to focus on coordinating the team.
Sounds good. I can keep the team on track and make sure everyone knows what they need to be working on. Should I also be the one reviewing progress and making sure everything aligns with the plan?
Exactly. I'd like you to check in with each team member daily to see where they are. If anything starts to slip, we need to catch it early. Can you also make sure the team has everything they need to be as efficient as possible?
Got it. I'll make sure resources are available and that everyone has clear instructions. What about the presentation? Should I handle the preparation for that as well?
Yes, please. We need to have the first draft ready by the end of the week. I think you can work with Mark on the design elements for the presentation while John and I focus on the data and content.
I'll coordinate with Mark on the design, and I'll make sure he has all the information needed. I can also start drafting the agenda for the meeting with the client.
Perfect. Since the timeline is tight, I'll leave the logistics and scheduling to you. Could you also handle gathering the necessary materials from everyone? We need to ensure that all deliverables are ready for review by the end of the week.
No problem. I'll set up a system to collect everything efficiently. I'll also keep an eye on the smaller tasks that tend to get overlooked, like file organization and ensuring the team has everything in order.
Thanks, Emma. I'm confident you can keep everything running smoothly. I'll focus on the bigger picture and any client-facing tasks. If there's anything that feels like it's slipping through the cracks, don't hesitate to flag it to me immediately.
I'll definitely keep you updated. I know we're on a tight deadline, but I think with everyone focusing on their tasks, we'll hit our goals on time.
I trust you to manage the team. Let's keep communicating closely and make sure we don't lose sight of the overall project goals. We'll check in later today to see where we stand.
Absolutely. I'll have an update for you by the end of the day. We'll get it done.
Thanks, Emma. Let's get this project over the finish line.
Part 20. Setting goals and priorities for the upcoming quarter.
Hi Emma, I'd like to sit down and discuss our goals and priorities for the upcoming quarter. With the new projects on the horizon, we need to make sure we're aligned on what needs to get done. Are you ready to dive in?
Of course, Alexander. I think it's crucial that we set clear goals for the next quarter. What's at the top of your list?
For me, the biggest priority is completing the client projects that are in progress. We've got deadlines coming up, and we need to ensure we hit them. What do you think we should focus on first?
I agree. Delivering those client projects on time should definitely be our top priority. I'd suggest we break them down into smaller milestones and assign tasks based on the team's strengths. We should also review the resources we have to make sure we're not understaffed.
That's a great idea. We'll need to ensure that everyone is clear on their responsibilities. Beyond client projects, we should also be looking at internal improvements. Do you think we should focus on process improvements or new initiatives?
I think both are important. For process improvements, I'd suggest reviewing our current workflows and seeing where we can eliminate bottlenecks. For new initiatives, we can focus on launching that internal training program we discussed.
I like that. Let's prioritize streamlining workflows and also kick off the training program. It's important that we build a team that's continually improving their skills. What about sales goals for the upcoming quarter?
We should definitely set clear sales targets, especially since we're looking to expand into new markets. I suggest we also look at potential partnerships to increase our sales pipeline. That way, we're not just relying on organic growth.
That makes sense. We need to be proactive in driving new business. I'll set up a meeting with the sales team to align their goals with these priorities. What other goals do you think we should set for the quarter?
I also think we should focus on employee engagement and retention. It's important to keep the team motivated and ensure that we're supporting their development. Maybe we could set up monthly check-ins to gather feedback and address any concerns.
I like that. It's essential that we keep the team happy and engaged, especially as we enter a busy period. Monthly check-ins sound like a good way to keep everyone on track. Shall we set specific KPIs for each department to ensure accountability?
Absolutely. We can work with the department heads to define measurable KPIs and track progress regularly. That way, we can identify any issues early and address them before they become bigger problems.
Great. So, to recap, our priorities are delivering client projects on time, improving internal processes, launching the training program, setting sales targets, exploring partnerships, and focusing on employee engagement. Does that cover everything?
Yes, I think that's a solid plan. We have a clear focus for the next quarter, and if we stay aligned on these goals, we'll be set up for success.
Agreed. I'll share this plan with the rest of the team and start aligning resources. Thanks for your input, Emma. Let's make the next quarter our most productive yet.
You're welcome, Alexander. I'm excited for what's to come. Let's get started.